We as gamers are spoilt for choice. I mean, last year, didn't Square Enix pretty much release a JRPG every week? And look, gaming is a very expensive hobby, and yeah, we can't afford every single game which comes out all at once. Now, this got me thinking, there's a lot of JRPGs that I haven't played which are on my wish list. So, I thought I'd actually tell you what's on my wish list. Well, some of the games anyway. So, with that in mind, here are 7 JRPGs on my wish list. Let's have a look. So first up is Metal Max Xeno Reborn, the remake of the original Metal Max Xeno game released in April 2018. And weirdly, that was a remake of a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita game. Now in this, we are playing in a post-apocalyptic Tokyo Bay, where we'll be fighting enemies in tanks in turn-based combat. Now this game has actually eluded me since 2018. I remember when it got announced for the PlayStation Vita, and you know, I love the PlayStation Vita, that's where I wanted it on, and it never came to the West. However, the PS4 version did come, and I passed up on it because I still love playing my JRPGs on handheld. However, now this game is on Nintendo Switch, so that is the way forward for me. Now yes, I'm aware it has mid-tier reviews, but you know what, it's still a game I really want to get. And as I said, it's on Nintendo Switch, so I'll finally get it on a handheld. But what I want to know is, have you played Metal Max Xeno, and do you think it should be on my wish list? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what's next. Now next up is Alliance Alive HD Remastered, which is, funnily enough, a remaster of a Nintendo 3DS game. Now in this game we play as a group of characters who are out to take back control from the demons. Now what drew me into this game was the art design. It really gives me that Bravely Default vibes. And the trailer did its job, it really sold me on the game. It just looks so good. And also I did have a little listen to the soundtrack, and I tell you what, the battle theme in it's ace. Now the platforms it is available on with the remaster is the likes of your PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and it is also available on PC. But for me, you will guess correctly, it is Nintendo Switch that I'm looking to get this on. But what I want to know is, have you played Alliance Alive Remastered? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what's next. Right, sorry about this. Yes, I have not played Chrono Trigger. I have made it abundantly clear on this channel before that it is the game which eludes my grasp. I know there's versions available for it on mobile phone. I don't have a gaming PC, so realistically the only ways for me to play this is on the Nintendo DS. But before I carry on ranting about why I don't have Chrono Trigger, Chrono Trigger is about Chrono and his friends travelling through time, from my understanding. Now listen, the game physically on Nintendo DS is about 80 to 90 quid when I checked it last. And that's for a second-hand copy. So I really want this in my collection to play it at some point, because look, it's considered the best JRPG ever made. But what I want to know is, have you ever played Chrono Trigger, and do you think I'm missing out? And I know the answer is going to be yes. Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what else is on my JRPG wishlist. I've actually struggled to say this a few times. Reading Historia, perfect yeah, that one. But yes, another game which is on my JRPG wishlist is Radiant Historia. It is the remaster of the original DS game. Now, the reason this is not in my actual collection is because the price of it is utterly ridiculous. If I wanted to get a physical copy of this, it's about £140 to £150. Oh god. Now, if you haven't played Radiant Historia like myself, our good friend of the channel, the Kiseki Nut, has a cracking video where he goes over the game. I am very jealous he's got it. I'll fire a link to the video in the description. But anyway, is this game on your wish list? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what's next, eh? Now this is a stinger because I love Xenoblade Chronicles, but I've not played Future Redeemed yet. And the reason is, because I'm not made of money. However, Future Redeemed, it was the fourth wave of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC. And I tell you what, I really want to play this because Rex is in it from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and if you know anything about me in the channel, I do love myself a bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now let's be honest, I am really hoping that this actually gets a physical release. So come on Nintendo, I mean you did it with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, you can do it with this. Come on, the money's on the table. Anyway, have you played this before? You know what to do. And next up is Harvest Stella, one of the 10,000 JRPGs that Square Enix released in 2022. Now originally I wasn't really keen on this, and that's because Square Enix really presented it to me as a farm sim game, and I don't want to play a farm sim game. However, that is not a farm sim game. However, recently, friend of the channel FemTrooper put up a fantastic review of Harvest Stella, which has actually sold me properly on this game, because basically this is not a farming sim game, it is a fully fledged action JRPG. And if you know anything about me, I do love myself a action JRPG. But as always, the question here is, have you played Harvest Stella, and what were your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what's next. Now finally we have Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. Now Monster Hunter Stories 2 is the sequel to, funnily enough, Monster Hunter Stories on the Nintendo 3DS. Now the difference between Monster Hunter and Monster Hunter Stories is that instead of it being action JRPG, it's actually turn-based, and it has an element of monster hunting like Pokemon. Now I have actually played the demo for this and I really liked it, and cannot wait to add this into my collection on Nintendo Switch. That's when I can afford it. Now one big draw to the game is actually the presentation of the game. I do like my cel shaded games, they do last the test of time. And if the demo was to go anything by, I mean, I'm definitely sold on it. So there we have it, 7 JRPGs on my wish list. Are any of these JRPGs on your wish list, or is there any that wasn't on here that you want to let me know? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you're liking what you're seeing, please help me grow the channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. But until next time, tatty bye!